Hey, morning. So today is my last day in Mumbai. I have 2 more hours before my train leaves to Gujarat. Honestly, I'm feeling a little mixed feelings. I have gotten used to the area. I've been feeling really comfortable. I just feel so much better with my Hindi. Like I'm just comparing the feeling that I feel today versus like that first video that I recorded when I was just feeling so self-conscious and doubtful of myself. Um, but now I feel pretty good, and so I wanted to take some time to talk about language today. Um, One thing I find really interesting is how important it is to localize the language that you're studying or trying to implement or speak. So, for example, um, the phrase for excuse me here. Um, so it translates, there's a phrase that, it's basically the words for listen up. And that's a phrase that you use to get someone's attention. Here, listen up. And in English, I just keep thinking about it in English, I'm like, that sounds so weird, it sounds borderline rude. But actually, like this is what my Hindi tutor told me, and I was still kind of skeptical. So I asked my Airbnb host here, and she was like, yeah, that's like really a native way to get someone's attention. Listen up, please. um, which I think is fascinating. In Chinese Mandarin, it's bothering you. The phrase like bothering you, like I'm bothering you. That's the phrase I use for excuse me. So it's just really fascinating how language is used, localized, and it's important to kind of think about how the language is actually used on the ground. Another example is how people greet each other here. I think when I'm in a place like India here, I realize how sometimes, like, relatively polite America is, and it's like we say thanks, hello, like good morning, like these are so common, and you just say it. And as I've been observing here, people don't really say it that commonly, and so I wanna say, like, I've been saying thanks a lot, the Hindi version of it. But I notice it sometimes isn't received because it's like kind of unusual. So what I've been observing is that one time I was in a taxi ride, and the driver just kind of went above and beyond to help me out, getting me to where I was going, and then I said thanks, and he really received it. And I think that's something I'm finding interesting, is just this intention behind language. Which can be really powerful. So I'll leave you with that, and I actually prepared a couple phrases that have been helping me with this week in India so far, and I split them up into a couple categories. It's about a dozen phrases, so if you're interested in kind of seeing what phrases have helped me navigate different countries, yeah, I'll share that if that's helpful in the description. All right, well, check that out, and I will talk to you soon, probably on the train. Take care.